Yo, check it. She took my money, yeah, broke me down. Left me stranded, alone in this town. But I'm the man, gonna bounce right back. Yeah, watch me rise, now check my track. Legend of comic show, here we go. Broken no more, look at me now, let the stories flow.
Stop talking about someone that goes after their happiness, cause truth be told, you sitting in one spot talking about them. This is what somebody posted on Facebook, and that is one of the truest statements that you can never post. You got people that have the nerve to talk about you that ain't doing a motherfucking thing. If you notice that, some of y'all have friends that come around y'all and have good conversations every time they come around y'all. But throughout the years, you have never recognized. You know why you have never recognized? Because you a piece of shit just like them. Two friends that ain't shit. Because if you can fix your lips, put your fucking fat ass mouth together and talk about somebody and you ain't doing shit, you delusional. You're fucking delusional. If you sit on your ass, go to a job every day, come home, eat, cook, get ready to go to sleep to prepare to go to work the next day. That's all you do now. And you got a nerve to talk about somebody that do what you do, plus do other things because they don't want to do that out of their life. They have ambition, drives, and fucking goals to be somebody. Yeah, it's called really want to be something in life. You don't. So you going to talk about them. Even if they don't make it, it doesn't matter. You are nobody. People like you in the world that sit around and talk about people that try to do the above average thing, you're not shit. That's why you talking. How about you get up off your ass, figure out something to do with your life, then just clocking in. Because guess what? We all got to clock out one day. We all got to clock out of this planet one day. And while you hating on people that's striving for more, while you trying to sit on the floor, that's you. That's why it's called fitting in the circle that you belong in. Getting around the people that compliment you. You got to get around people that compliment you. That is one of the greatest things in life that people got to understand when you're trying to do certain things. When you are trying to do nothing but live a regular life, it's okay to fuck with regular people. Okay? Let's get that straight. Okay. Now, if you're trying to do things that's irregular, you have to fuck with irregular people. That regular person is not going to understand you. Why do you think that you have so many successful women that be around an unsuccessful, unambitious, low-driven, unfocused man and they try to break the woman down? Yeah, this woman got it going on. Like, she's striving to be all she could be. She's smart. She's relentless. She's confident. And all she wants is her man to support her. And when she come to this cocksucker and tell him, hey, babe, this what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. You know what he say? Because he's in fear that this queen is going to be something special. He kicks her. Don't do that, baby. Why you trying to do that? Nobody don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. And then she goes in the room and cries. I'm here to tell you, sister, don't cry. Drop that zero and get you a motherfucking hero. That statement is real. Never be with somebody that tries to kill your dreams. It's what people got to realize out here in this world. If you're around somebody that is a dream killer and they're next to you, family member, man, woman, co-worker, get the fuck away. Now, this week, it has been amazing out here in the United States. One thing I can say about this country, y'all know how to act a goddamn fool if you don't know how to do nothing else. You know how to act a motherfucking fool. And speaking of acting a fool, something happened this week that don't nobody care about, but it was in the news. Kamala Harris is set to visit Arkansas. Who gives a fuck? Kamala, during the whole election, they was going in on your ass, bringing up shit that we didn't know, which I still don't give a fuck about, but I just wanted to bring it to y'all. Then they got some shit called No King's Day protest, right? That I seen all across the internet. And I was like, what is No King's Day protest? You're going to learn something today, nigga, on Legend of Comic Show if you watching the full episode instead of strolling back because you don't see asses shaking. Trump, they have people that are playing like they're not for Trump. Y'all need to cut this fake ass shit out. I'm running into too many Caucasians that's playing like y'all don't like Trump. You love what the fuck he doing. Stop it. You just didn't know that he was going to go this far. Now, what this No King's Day protest is supposed to be about, I got to educate my black people that's uneducated and uninformed. It's basically demonstrators, right, that are nonviolent, and they're responding to the authoritarian power and corruption of the Trump administration. Now, they got 3,200 locations nationwide. 17 of them is in Arkansas. Why are y'all, this is nothing but money being spent. Do you know every time you assemble an organization or something like this, people need money? Why are y'all wasting money to talk about something that you really don't even care about? Deep down, I'm telling you, I be talking to people, and this how you know people be for Trump when you meet them. I be like, you see what Trump doing? This the first thing they'll see. They be trying to see how you gonna feel about him. I think he's such and such. I be like, I love him. Soon as they know that you on Trump's side, the whole conversation shifts. Look, people, we knew when Trump got in there, Trump was gonna be the man he is. Trump has never lied. You can say a lot of stuff about Trump, but Trump has never lied to you. He shows you who he is, and he stands on it. I can respect the man that stands on it. And last time I checked, let me let y'all know something. Politics are not controlled by one person. It's controlled by voting. It's called the House of Senate. Yes, it's called Congress. That a vote has to go through and get approved for certain shit to go down. So when y'all look at all this shit that's going on and all this money being paid out to ICE and people like that, it's not Trump. Look, it's like this here, right? You know how y'all be seeing the cartels get busted. You have seen cartel members being busted throughout my history of being alive. And you just see a new name every so many 10, 20 years. They bust a new motherfucker. But it never stops. That's called a face. In this country, we have faces for the corruption that we need to pull off. We have to put people on TV, put people in a building called the White House, and make them smile with a suit on. And they have to come to the podium and tell us bullshit for the world to keep going on. This is a video game. Somebody's pushing your button right now, making you do shit. You just don't know it. I know you probably saying, this nigga crazy. All right. Keep on living in the la-la land. Did y'all know that while y'all running around here smoking blunts, acting like the world ain't changing, that they already got delivery robots? And they had a couple of them that ran into some bus shelters in Chicago, so people were running their mouth, acting a fool about this shit. The first one occurred Sunday when a delivery robot crashed into the Chicago Transit Authority bus shelter, shattering the glass, which they caught it on camera. Showed the robot stop and remain in place and caused the ladder to shatter. Now, you know, everybody went online saying, hey, that's why we need to have humans and blah, blah, blah. Did you hear what city and state that this was in? Chicago. It is so motherfucking dangerous in Chicago right now. You don't even want to do a Dash or Uber Eats. Yeah, because you could be getting out the car, taking your food order, and you got a motherfucker setting you up. They got people that's so petty these days, they will set you up for a DoorDash order. That's when you know niggas are on another level. If a nigga set you up for a DoorDash order, like you finna put the time in to call and order the food and then wait on somebody to pull up and jump out with a gun for a fucking order of food, too much. But it's bigger than the order. People that do stupid shit like this is called the average stupid nigga in the hood that think they smarter than everybody white people. Well, this is what the good black people have to deal with in the neighborhood. Some nigga that think he's above average mentally and he's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet that think he can get away with ordering food, anonymously robbing somebody, getting in their car, and then they go commit other crimes in their car and think they gonna get away with it. This is why they really want to do it. I could get that car and I can go around the town and do all kind of shit. But when you do something like this, maybe you can get away with this sometime, one time. But this is not nothing you're going to get away with ongoing consistently because you have people names on the account. So if my name is Johnny B5, right? And 5 people get robbed every time that my food get delivered to me. You think the police can't put a pattern to that? That's how stupid niggas is. So whoever is gonna be around this motherfucking robbing DoorDash drivers and Uber Eats drivers using their name, coming up with stupid, dumb plots, you gonna take your ass to jail. But the sad things about it is just getting to the point to where no job is safe no more. No job. But they want you to go out to work every day so you can survive, or your ass will be outside with a thumb up. The point I'm making is nothing is safe. You got to still live. You got to still do what you got to do. We cannot become victims of crime these days. I don't give a fuck if somebody got shot yesterday around the corner. You got to get your ass out that door and keep living. Because if you let motherfuckers who commit crime scare you, you are over with. Your livelihood and happiness is finished. When motherfuckers that commit crime know that you ain't going for it, they gonna sit the fuck down. They ain't gonna fuck with you. They gonna move on. It's just like in school when you growing up. What happened to the big old bad bully? You hit him in his mouth hard as a motherfucker. You be the first one. You don't bag down. He bag up off you. He no longer the bully no more in school. Sometimes you got some that'll keep it going. Or you got that extra bitch bully. An extra bitch bully is somebody that realizes that they can't bully you by themselves, but they still want to pull it off. So they go try to gang up. And they get a bunch of other bitch bullies to connect and collab with them, and they come back to try to re-bully you. Those are rare. The point I'm making is you can't be scared to live. You ain't scared to go and fuck. Y'all don't be scared to go cheat on y'all wife, but you scared to go out into the world every day. Stop it. You ain't scared to go in the neighborhood and go look for them X pills that you want to pop tonight. You go right over there knowing that it's a potential shootout, but you want that X, and you know she's next, and you go get it. I rest my case. Virginia man before bed routine leads to a $200,000 lottery prize. Damn! Why I can't get this lucky? I'm hating like a motherfucker. You motherfucking right, I'm hating. And you probably hating too. 200 grand for this man. That's the type of shit I be wanting to happen. Just wake up. Have you ever just wanted to just wake up sometime, people? A briefcase full of money on the floor. Just let me step out the bed and some money just trip me up. Let me fall like that. That's the type of shit I want to happen in life. Okay. A Virginia man's routine of playing online lottery games to relax after putting his kids to bed resulted in his winning of a $200,000 jackpot. The man said he uses online lottery games every night to help him relax. Hold on, this was online? I don't believe this shit. I've been wanting to try this shit. They finna make me try this online gambling shit because I be feeling like that they'll never pay out or you'll never win. But you know what? I'm about to just start trying my luck. Fuck this shit. This is enough said. I tried with the NBA, NFL, and baseball apps, and then the NBA, them motherfuckers be throwing the games and rigging the games up like a motherfucker. So what's the fucking difference? Anyway, the man said he used to play lottery games every night to help him relax before bed. So on March the 18th, he selected the Bucks triple play game after putting his kids to bed for the night. Said he was shocked to score a $200,000 jackpot. He said he seen them pictures of big winners, but he never thought it would be him. So he had no immediate plans for his winning besides taking care of his family and possibly taking a family vacation. Damn, congratulations, brother. $200K? I mean, just playing an online lottery? It just lets you know that life is good and don't ever quit. Don't ever give up, nigga. You don't know when your lucky day can be. And the day that you lay down and just act like it's a normal day, that's that day that you can have a shock and a surprise of your fucking life. We all done some stupid shit before, right? Whoever got caught smoking by their parents when you was growing up, when you got caught in school, you got caught skipping school. I got some different scenarios. I got caught one day. I was supposed to be at school, right? And I had started making it a habit of not going to school sometime. Just staying at home smoking weed. I was a leader, not a follower. Sometimes I would do it with my friends. Sometimes I just do it by myself. This particular day, I'm finna stay at home like a boss. And I'm just finna smoke, But the thing, what I wanted to do was, when you young and you beginning to smoke weed, you do real childish shit because you just finding your way. I want to look in the mirror and watch the smoke go in my nose. So this what I'm doing. I'm in the mirror, blowing the smoke in my nose, practicing how to do perfect snow blow balls and shit, smoke balls. Just doing crazy shit. High as a motherfucker. All of a sudden I hear an unfamiliar noise. Or rather I say a familiar noise. I said, what? It sounds like somebody in the driveway. I'm like, if this is my folks, I'm busted. Now I get up. Couldn't get up fast enough. By the time I heard the car was cutting off. Now I'm trying to assemble and hide the weed. I managed to get the weed here. By the time I got the weed here, I heard the door open. But I had the latch on now. I hear my people. Montreal, get your black ass to this door. Hey, I get to the door. She like, why you ain't go to school? I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Anyway, I got busted. So this brings me to this story of these kids that got busted. But they got busted in a major way. They accidentally donated to a New Zealand charity shop. 2 kids mistakenly left their knapsack with weed and cash in a donation area outside a charity shop. Then they tried to come back and get it. Now, this is the thing, right? They went there to get their vehicle service. First of all, they privileged kids because these days, you don't have a car until you get grown. I didn't get my first car until I got one when I was 16 going on 17, but I was doing illegal shit to get it. Most kids in America don't get a car until they grown unless your parents got a little money. These days, I wouldn't give my child a car until they grown. I ain't gonna even lie. Just too much they can get involved in, and they too gullible. They'll let somebody send them out and have them doing all kind of shit. So this is what it leads to when you get your kids a car before they grown. They had 42 grams, an ounce and a half of weed, and $3,700 in New Zealand money. Basically $2,200 in American money. Now these kids they ain't the worst kids in the world, because some people gonna say, hey, they shouldn't be selling weed. No, they shouldn't. I'm not saying kids should sell drugs. That's not what I'm saying. But they could have been doing worse. But the dumb part about it was they left the shit inside on the side of the building because they figured that the people would smell the weed. Now this is where they was extra dumb at. All y'all had to do was get a glass jar with a mason top and put the weed in there. And when they service and clean the car, wouldn't have had no smell. But when you young, dumb, and full of gum, sometimes you just don't register that far. They were smart enough to make the money, but you be missing the details. See, that's where experience comes in life. Details. You might know how to do a lot of shit, but you don't know how to do it to the T. Just like a relationship. Some of y'all know how to start your woman's engine, but you don't know how to finish the motherfucker. Don't start up a woman's engine if you can't drive her to the finish line. Oh, don't put gas in it and drive it a little bit and cut her off. No, full speed in it. Take her through there.